Sponsored by Vakil 20.
Yeah, my people. I know it's belong you guys miss me. Yeah, I traveled to UK to learn some English because for the past couple of years, I've been speaking pidgin. And a lot of people keep saying, Pararan, you need to come up with new style. I said, okay, where do I go? So I decided to visit London to learn the British accent. You didn't speak, but be like this enough you walk. Yeah, my people, I don't say you all miss me. Yeah, I traveled since for the past 1 month now. I never read mock news. I don't say some of them are the verse say, Pararan, who does that? So before I start or I do anything or I mention my name, I just want to say I'm sorry for putting you guys in the dark. Oh, Pararan, cool down. This is your London English. I don't want me to finish. You understand? For putting you guys in the dark. So now I'm here to apologize because I'm not given a notice. I'm not telling anything. I just go on holiday. You understand? From UK to Turkey to Qatar to Morocco. I just make a tour to load the head for now because when you not travel, you could run out of content. You understand? So my people, I say I'm sorry for going without not telling you guys. But I'm back now. For this full year, no more travel. I'm going to give you guys back to back. What a sudden, you guys never know my name is Pararan one of Africa. The first person to buy Maggie don't cook in it. When you came, no be only you will go buy the Maggie, you throw it inside the food in it. Now see, finish them a good money turn over in it. And our pressure we can do. Now make the work on the bed like this in it. Who we are white, not they play with oh yeah in it. No, this in it, not go work. So we'll go straight to the reason why we are here. Peaceful ground. We are here to mortalize. God, I got dressed like senator, so when they go, no time. Joe, let's go there. Natty, you understand? It's called Brady. Where they go? Brady. What they call that?
Breaking news.
I want talk to mock news. Want talk sense. I want mad again. They search for the truth. Mock news not the place. Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth in talk well. But politicians run well. Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well. I want to matter again.
Breaking news.
Shaping the news. Mock news one talk.
Oh, now I know say I travel for the past how many days now? A couple of weeks, innit? I travel to UK. So when I come back to Nigeria, I see a lot of things. Some people just they run past me as I just reach Lagos. Give me with one, give me Brazilian with one. I say, what I want? They be already now. Why do you make una dey buy Brazilian with one? He said, all red. I said, wait till red. He said, you know, you're waiting happen for Christmas Day. I said, waiting happen for Christmas Day. I've been out of town. He said, this lady where you see, so Nigeria police go brutalize her. Say, so then when they go buy Brazilian with also, they be lawyer. Say, because they get a lawyer. And he did into their NBA, Nigeria Bar Association. He said, nah, Nigeria police don't touch the lion den, kill their own person. He said they will bring the Nigeria police down. I said, wow. Where the guy they talk to me, one day they say that tell us no Brazilian with. He say bring Togo or Benin or even Congo, just bring week. Say today we get case. That's okay. Now from there I enter court. Now there they call the policeman. Those of you who don't know the policeman who killed the woman, I don't already know the story. Are you guilty or you are not guilty? The guy said never they guilty. He said that they stop the woman, they drive, they go rush past there. From there, just you know how fatalize. Those of you remember watch out. Because get where they go. Oh yeah,
News now, trial has opened in the murder of Lagos-based lawyer Bolanle Raheem. Her alleged killer is a police officer ASP Drambi Vandi, who's now being suspended from the force. He pleaded not guilty to the one-count charge on Monday. We have more in this report.
Drambi Vandi's trial is before Justice Ibirunke Harrison of the Lagos State High Court, sitting at the Tafawa Balewa Square Annex in Ibushiri. In the one-count charge which the defendants pleaded not guilty to, he is accused of unlawfully killing the deceased in her chest on December the 25th, 2022 at Ajah Road. His colleague, who was part of the patrol team at Ajah Underbridge area, where the killing took place, was the first witness of the prosecuting team. In his testimony, Inspector Matthew Ame said that while he, as well as the accused, and one Inspector Ebimine were conducting stop and search operations, a car with no number plate drove towards them and they flagged it down, but it didn't stop. He says he then heard a gunshot, apparently fired from where Supulvandi was standing, and that a woman alighted from Mrs. Raheem's vehicle and held the defendant, screaming that he had killed her sister. The three officers were all brought to their station, where their statements were taken, and they were transferred the next day to the SCID headquarters at Banti for more interrogation.
To resolve that within all our powers, no crime will go unpunished, and that we will bring the full weight of the law to bear on anybody, particularly those who take the lives of our citizens in an unlawful manner.
We need to watch the proceedings, and we are here to demonstrate our commitment to pursue this matter to its logical conclusion, and that's what we would do, not only for Bolanle, who happens to be our colleague, but anyone who suffers as a result of the excesses of law enforcement agencies. Is a responsibility of the Nigerian Bar Association to look after every Nigerian.
When you get to the prison, it's sort of a strange way. I would have expected a private room, a privacy with my client, but we all stand by the window and you talk to him through the window, and even the next person on visit to someone else to listens to all you have to say. So, but probably that's the system. We have to bear with them.
The reason why they read this news, the family of this girl, I'm not sorry, but I read this news because of particular people. The Attorney General of Lagos do be like person who lack vitamin C with your plenty beer, they speak English anyhow. And the NBA president, Nigeria Bar Association, you know, see it look like Zuma Rock. You bring everybody to book. For the past how many years now, Nigeria police here, if you just follow the do, and every day there, we don't see any of them because it not touch them. Now they don't shoot lawyer because they do na union NBA. Una don't they come outside with a Brazilian with all the do score like somebody where they work for Stone Company. Una don't come outside now. Una need to do everything. Nigeria, this one not be only the lawyer or department. If the thing over touch them, no, they take them serious. Nigeria police don't the case is 90 buelele. With the shot. Nigeria lawyer they look up like people they find Jesus Christ. When are you coming back? They do like say no, I don't touch you now. Some of them they would just say no, 5 billion me Nigeria police pay. Nothing go happen. Nigeria police wait till they do on go see too. Now say that and say it's not guilty. Because if una day to stand to make sure say this country good, if for good, but all of una corruption. Nobody wants to stand. Everybody put everything for president. Now president go judge case. Now president go be police. Now president go be doctor. If everybody start to do work well, if this country they plan away, things for don't they all right. But on a day there, everything on a department go dey spoil. Now see to say president, all the Nigerian lawyer we did this country, all of una. Now I don't reach on a turn now. I don't speak grammar. Nigeria police. After this one, you go to the other department because who they talk since they're not here because they we are nobody. All souls, every human are equal. Not because they're a lawyer now, all of them don't speak English. Whether an ordinary person, whether an evil Chris man, na police key, na human being, una supposed to come outside like this. Now I don't reach on a turn. Now that can me even me check you why you sure it come and fly. They talk. You see they look me like bang my jido you. We have Nigeria police want to get 5 billion and the rest. They get 5 billion and they are uniform. Then you see person way small, but they so uniform. I like good they wear. I don't know whether they are cousin. I even give them something. Nigeria police get that kind of money. Now police station they smell like even mortuary even said past Nigeria police station. Police station keep bonking answer. And she saying, what the wow? I just came back. See police station you go live in one lodge. Go straight to the news. No time. Okay. Now they told us say these two parties not care about Nigeria. I know they do this thing because of saying another party. You know, say my own, and they go straight to the point. APC and PDP, just put their logo there. Or many party they not get interest for Nigeria. The only thing where they get now to save their party. Now they just day after. For the past how many weeks now? 90s they fly up and down, put Atiku. Or rob we by your clan. I don't even know what they do. What they rob, they get different skins. One when he skin you maybe now. Now they say he they ductilize, do a lot of things. The guy say na media aid, the thing they fly up and down. Now there APC now boss at Kayamo. He say they swam. This guy is a criminal. He defraud Nigeria and he did not arrest the guy or invite him. He's taking this matter to court. Those of them know what I'm for you.
Then issued a joint statement, and then we have titled it "Enough of Playing the Ostrich" regarding the Special Purpose Vehicle (SPV) saga. And we have said that we strongly demand the immediate arrests and or invitation. If you are not arrested, you are inviting, interrogation, and possible prosecution of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Gentlemen of the press, these are the facts of this matter. For about a week now, Nigerians have been in deep shock over the grave revelations by a whistleblower, Mr. Michael Achimogo, who has provided the nation with ironclad evidence of letters of appointment by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, emails, documents, audio clips, sworn affidavits, and his direct oral evidence as to how Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who happens to be the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, during his tenure as Vice President of Nigeria between 1999 and 2007, colluded with his then boss, President Olusegun Obasanjo, to fleece the country and steal public funds using what he termed the Special Purpose Vehicle, SPVs. Those SPVs were companies Atiku admittedly registered upon assumption of office as Vice President with the approval of President Olusegun Obasanjo, using trusted allies as shareholders and directors. The purpose was to divert government contracts to these companies as consultants and then pay monies into these companies and use those monies to fund the PDP and their private businesses and family activities. We can all vividly recall that during that tenure, both President Olusegun Obasanjo and Atiku Abubakar built the Bell University and American University respectively. Now, we know where those funds came from. They came from the SPVs. We hereby make available certified copies of the sworn affidavits sworn to and released to the public by the whistleblower. We have made it available to you. And so you have a certified copy of those affidavits with you, giving graphic details of all that transpired, including attached documents. Gentlemen, let us also play to you the voice recording that he did of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar following those emails. Atiku then called him, and the phone number is there by which he called him, the time of the call, everything is provided for there. Let us play to you the voice recording of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Note that he provided the time of the call, the phone number and he used, and the emails immediately preceding the call. Gentlemen, it's just a 2 minutes audio. Listen to it. Because what happened was that there was an allegation that time Darile had just been jailed over this matter. And I'm sure you all know that one of the counts preferred against Governor Darile was this 100 million. And that was why he was jailed. That was why Darile was jailed. This 100 million. But it was a linkage to Atiku that we could not get all along because it was paid to marine floats. Now he provided the evidence to say that marine float was actually the cover that they used. Because Darile took money directly from the coffers of Plateau State and paid to the marine float. That was why he was jailed. That he diverted money belonging to the Plateau people. Now we know that this money actually found its way back to Atiku Abubakar and his boss. But they used people as fronts to siphon these monies and so many others. There were other two companies that he did not mention, but he mentioned marine floats, by which they were siphoning money from the public coffers. You may recall that in 2016, in the middle of campaigns for the exalted office of the President of the United States, the FBI opened investigation into allegation of misuse of private emails against Hillary Clinton when she was Secretary of State. In fact, the case was referred to the Justice Department for likely prosecution few weeks to actual voting. Though she was later cleared, it bears restating that a sane and dispassionate system never allowed such side talks to dissuade or to distract them from initiating a process of investigation. That is all we're asking for. It is the minimum expected of it in a constitutional democracy. That is what we call on the authorities to do in the case of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He has to be arrested. He has to be invited. He's not God. He's not. He doesn't have to enjoy immunity because he's a candidate. He must be invited.
Woman, from there, Dino boss out. He say, oh, this thing where the guy they talk so. Atiku no know the guy. He say Atiku no know. Say this thing so na scam like this, like this, like this. He said they are trying to jeopardize because of say this guy get, which is Atiku. He get way to hold this country, way to rescue this country from captivity. He said, I made them do like this. He said because Tinubu is a drug lord, Escobar. Then the vice president of Tinubu, he said that one, which one again? I could remember the name. Watch this.
Would your principal be willing and ready to subject himself to the process of law to clear his name and to show Nigerians that he has a clean hands from all of these allegations that he's raised?
I'm surprised you're asking this question because Atiku Abubakar is a Democrat, he's a Nigerian. He has always been available for investigations. He has been investigated time and time again, and he has come out very clean, with clean status after investigation. So you do not even need the permission of Atiku Abubakar to investigate him. You understand? So we are not afraid of investigation because he's the most investigated Nigerians, and if you investigate him time and time again, he will come out clean. The man that is supposed to be arrested and prosecuted is the one that has been indicted already of being a drug baron, and there's a certified court indictment that money was confiscated, money was taken away from him to the tune of 340,400,000 naira, to the tune of $460,000. That is already an indictment. He's the man that has first code of conduct before. He's the man who bled Lagos to nothing. He's the man who is using Alpha Beta to destroy the economy of the poor citizens of Lagos State. He's the man who has taken over all the properties of government in Lagos State. Even TVC used to be the property of Lagos State. His house in Abuja used to be the property of Lagos State. His house in Bodilon used to be the property of Lagos State. That is the man that should be indicted. The man whose wife is supplying the diesel to all government offices in Lagos. The man whose son is in charge of the signages in Lagos.
Senator,
that is the man that should be prosecuted. That is the man.
Senator, we need to go. We are totally out of time.
Woman, you see, say this country cannot work. They bring things come. Somebody they confess of waiting Atiku do. Nigeria police, they look up. Nigeria FCC, they find Yahoo boy. a DSS, they found we insult Buhari, una quiet. They bring Tinubu on drug law, she cocaine, she molly, Chester, CCTJ, it won't do me when no beside the those season. Now people now they tell me all this things. So say saw those people US like this, now drug baron, una throw away face. Wait una they do this EFCC, Nigeria police, DSS. Wait be una work. Una work now when they insult politicians, where they give on a small thing. I'm not sure somebody secure this country. These two put their two. These two candidates, blah blah blah blah blah blah blah blah blah. With the other one where they say born everywhere, full born is spear. TJ said Nigeria half. Now they bring things come. Even now we see they want to do about Peter Obi, they don't see the Pandor's paper because I know what you put up. I want just talk about this also. Not just say they talk because some of them go say, oh maybe Pararan don't behave. No, as a day so. Once a thief, always a thief. You understand now? Nigeria police, no, they look there. Now, case up and down. How this country will take good, we plan all day. Una secure on a party more than the country. The country where they give on a party the money, una they squanderize. And the Nigeria police did there, this one did there. Now all these people now, they just they disgrace each other, APC and PDP for TV station. And the Nigeria police just did there. If na better country now, these two candidates no go contest. Even Peter Obi self, because he names FCD, or Pandor's paper and the rest. Well, I know if you say which are they talk, are they one person side, not they anybody's side. These people are criminals. But they say no, this one criminal pass this one, so more test this one. Nobody criminal pass anyway. If you want to make this country work, even if you don't thief Gary, get out of heart from there. Get out of heart. Get out from there. Understanding? Nigeria police wake up. If we want to make this country good, una must wake up. Nigeria Bar Association, I've been an NBA, wake up. Everybody, DSS, wake up, move, wake this country. Changing our president cannot make this country good until everywhere work. No plan, nothing, not they work out like people, they drag come up for us. See, two party. This one say this one thief, this one say this one a drug baron, and those people, one of them now, I must enter. Because I know they compensate people. PDP or APC, one ever must enter. If you like this, we'll go straight to down, there's no time. As I learned from Nigeria, now I see one video they fly. One man of God call out, congregation, they tell them, say enough is enough. He said, call your family, begin to call them in the village. He said, if your family people vote for terrorists, God will judge them. If they vote for criminals, God will judge them. Tell them who to vote for. Tell them, give them the logo of the person to vote for. Don't allow them to vote for terrorists. Those of them don't know our pastor, Paul. We do body like Moki Sugar Cane. Those of them never watch out when they talk about Africa. The
Lord has answered us in Jesus' name. Make phone calls to your brothers and sisters, relations in the village. Tell them what to vote. This is, tell them, that is in clean, clear language.
Picture the image.
Both the picture, the image, the logo, what to vote. The violent taketh it by force. Clearly, tell them if they vote against killers, God will judge them. If they vote for killers, if they vote for terrorists, if they vote for supporters and sympathizers of terrorism and sponsors and jihadists, God will judge them. Many of the people in the communities, they don't know what is going on. They are not hearing news. They don't know, they are not on social media. So you call them. Say, our nation is at a junction where the forces of destruction wants to tear it apart. And that we have made up our mind that this nation shall fulfill the agenda of God. So this is the election date. This is how to vote, who to vote, how to vote. Clearly, clear terms. I speak like this because the matter of the election now is not just political anymore. It has become spiritual.
Woman, Nigerians, some of una, they scam una. As they talk now, some of una don't say, oh, the pastor is speaking my mind. My guy, think. If Nigeria read the work, this pastor will do body like monkey sugar case support the prison. Now you come outside, they talk say, may they call people for village, may they tell them, may they not vote for terrorism, may they not vote for kidnappers, may they not vote for like this. So now, who be the people now? We be the terrorists, we be the like this now. Don't confuse people. They say they serve the living God, the God of I am that I am. Nobody touch the man of God all like this. Say they know the fear. Even in the Bible, all the Moses, they go meet all the people there. We God send them to meet, tell them the truth. Your pastor, when they see God, cannot tell us now who be the terrorists. Whether na Tinubu or Atiku, he did that they confuse people. If Nigeria read the work before, this man supposed to prison. If they turn and wait, he don't do Kuje prison and then the same people go. If your church member begin to call other people or come outside for what you they do, your evil self, evil pass the politician, evil pass Buhari. They never talk to now. They don't put people for Kuje prison. I'm not the kind they talk. If they go Kuje prison now, you see what this man don't do. Even if he church member, some of them will not watch me. If they talk, what this man they do. As you sabi to the talk, say call your people for this thing. You don't tell Nigeria you take get the land where you build your church put. You can where you build the church put, how you take get the land. You don't tell people. If Nigeria read the work, all general overseer for Nigeria for don't dey prison. Because they just say nah, things they like this, in order to favor them like this, they find people who will give them land, give them Nigeria property. Where you build put so now you buy am. Oton Urubia Kabana. A old man of God, you cannot talk like this. God, they tell us, they vote for terrorism, God will judge them. All the one way this is who God judge. All the one they do, God don't judge you now. My people, not because say you they go person church, anything we talk, you just start to follow. The reason why Nigeria not go feel grow, not go feel good, and because of all these men of God. According to the Bible, they say, Pharaoh let my people go. But for this real life, now these men of God, I go let una go. To serve God, serving God not going to make you rich. Serving God not going to make you poor. Serving God is about your personal salvation, about hellfire and like this. Even before Jesus Christ come, people don't they rich. Sickness, people don't they see the cure. Not let this pastor they use on take on a life from una. They don't call they live the life with their children and their wife and their cousin. When they do they don't call they set fire between una. Oh, they want to Islamic the oh, they want to do like this. Look now wise. If Nigeria they work, all these pastors this pastor not even buy Toyota, you know if you get them. Who is the terrorist now? Who is the like? Una just will cause confusion for this country because some people now are Muslims, some people now Muslim Christian. Why the one way be pastor? You don't call your this thing because you know say Peter Obina he get fans. So from there now church go full, offering go do because then you go. My brother, I'm going to do one side. Not be every Nigeria be full. If Nigeria read the work, all the general overseer from Christ Embassy, winners, all of them, they go do okay. Now, know what they do for this country because say Nigeria police, they cover them. If Nigeria police verse, so maybe they start to arrest people. In Nigeria police verse. Oh, now past all of them, we okay. God will judge them. Evil devil, God don't judge them. Now, call people who won't vote for this person, God won't judge. Now, just use God to they threaten people. Yeah, the family business, what you do, so say, now God call you. Let me go straight to other news. I verse call this year. If you like, block me, say, I talk to your pastor and near. Sometimes think. Not many person they use your mind because of now that side, now people just face. I bet cut down. Ati. Understand? All the girls where they the world, if you know say you be woman or you be female, or you be shankers, or you be a rima, or you be on ene, because I get this for now. All the people when they say women rule the world, even Beyonce talking, who rule the world? Yes, who rule the world? Guess na lie, na scam. Guess no, they rule the world again. When they see this lady, when they see say yes, I'm not wanna kick babu now. They say some of them they lick leave. Na guy, na woman be na man be this. Na man be this. Na be the owner of Miss Universe now. Those of you never watch where they give speech. Where I'm the voice. Oh yeah,
It has been 70 years, the Miss Universe organization ran by men. But now, time is up. It's the moment really for women to take the lead. Women's Empowerment Platform. Welcome to the Miss Universe organization. From now on, it's going to be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women. For all women really around the world to celebrate the power of feminism. Diverse inclusion, gender equality, creativity, the force for good, and of course, the beauty of humanity. When I was born as a trans woman who got bullied and sexually harassed by my own teacher when I was young, plus I was not accepted by society because they did not want to embrace my differences. But guess what? Thank you. Thank you. I love you too, my dear. I love you too. From the bottom of my heart, I chose not to surrender. I turned pain into power. And I turned life lessons into wisdom. This stage, called Miss Universe competition, we can elevate all women to feel strong enough, good enough, qualified enough, and never be objectified again. Therefore, I did introduce from 2.5 months ago since I became the owner, the transformational leadership. That is the concept really, in order to enhance the organization's long-standing values and heritage as guiding light, shining bright to the future glory. This year we collaborate with Impact Wave, that is the non-profit organization and also the social media platform, to create the measurement, what we call here audiences engagement and impact. So you guys actually determine who deserves this leadership award. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Woman, not be smarting now with the sinner. All the guests, put that for them, they see, put the lady, put the guy, put the women, or just put the guy, woman, just put her. This is Aisha Bobrisky. Woman, women go to shout, say, this is coming, I tell you. The best female swimmer, na man for the world. The best female person where they drive bicycle, na still man, we transgender. The best female player for Jeopardy, na still man. Best woman where they swim, I been wanting, na still woman, na still man. Where she change to woman. You don't understand that now? Then beauty pageant, the woman we winner, na still man. Woman, those of you who don't know what this woman they talk about, this man they talk about, this man woman they talk about in life. I it is switched alive. Oh yeah,
Well, people call me Andrew before, and my Thai name is Jakkapong. Surname is Jakkratutativ. I was born outside of Bangkok, actually. My mother and my dad, both of them set up the small business, grocery store. They moved to Bangkok when I was 5. I went to Christian school from kindergarten until high school, boys' school, and I love it. Cute boys around me, to be honest, but I was so uncomfortable in my own skin because I knew when I was 5 years old that I was trapped in the wrong body. I was a girl. Whenever I look into the mirror, I knew straight away that this is not the body I belong to. When I came back home from school, I locked up the door, put the makeup. My sister found out later on. Two of us, we became best friends. We did talk a lot, and I shared a secret with her that I'm your sister, actually not the brother. And she loved me, that's why. She didn't think of anything else apart from having love over the sister. But she never shared a secret to anyone, including my mom and dad. I was a queer. Everyone just called queer. Just being gay, being bi, that's all. But being trans woman, we never heard of it. I got bullied a lot in the school. I had to hide myself from my own family. Teachers, not just one, but all of them, taking the whole group, not just me, but other queers also, maybe 10 of us, sit down and say that you have to change. Otherwise, you're gonna have some problem here. As if we smoke or we do drug, and you have to quit. That is wrong. And of course, this is something natural. You're born with it. Did not enjoy my childhood so much. I had to think twice when I do this or do that. This is in front of my queer friends. This is in front of my family. So I was so careful all the time what I had to do because I have to behave as a son at home. And when I go to school, I can be a queer, but the very quiet queer. My mom, my dad, my sister, they have to pretend. They have to keep saying to everyone that my son just the decent boy. That's why he doesn't behave, so playful. And I just have to be the double life person. Well, they just dress me up in the gold traditional dress as a little girl. But I felt so comfortable in my own skin and I went up on the stage. I think they made me sing the song also and I just entertained people. I just love it. I knew this is where I am. This is the dress. This is me. I supposed to do the Thai traditional dance. It's called Ramayana Khon. The leading role also. Almost 6 months to do the entire show. It's more than like 50 students. And I have to be there on the stage. One day before the show started, teacher said, a lot of young students, including your friends, they all come to stay in my house. I think you should come. Therefore, we make sure the next morning, 5 a.m., we all wake up and we get dressed because we had to perform at 8 o'clock. He was the music teacher. So I went to his house, but I found out later on that nobody came. Can I call my dad? Of course, I have to use your phone because we didn't have mobile at the time. Yeah. No, I think you should stay here. No problem. Where do I sleep then? Well, we have 2 bedrooms here. My bedroom is here. Your bedroom is opposite. But when I sleep, during the nighttime, I assume around almost midnight, he entered into the room and he locked up the door and he forced me to do whatever that he wanted me to do. And he said that if you say one single word, you won't be good in the school and you will be humiliated. Next day, no matter how painful you are, you still have to go up in the morning because you are the leading character. And I was shocked I was in pain and I screamed out loud, but all locked up. The room, the house, the whole compound did not hear me. The next morning was very super painful, and I locked myself in the shower room in his house. I felt so betrayed by the teacher that I trusted. And I sat down on the toilet seat, blood all over, and I showered. That moment, that minute, I started to realize that it wasn't just about me, but it's about the whole team. So I need to go for them. If I did not go up on the stage, it means that I'm not the good leader. I'm not responsible. Therefore, I did. But you guess what? I could not perform in some parts, some dance. When I have to go down and get up again, I cannot get up. And my mom, my dad just came and said, "Are you all right?" And I made decision not to tell anyone at all. I thought that my mom and dad might blame me of being queer. That's why the teacher approached me, harassed me, assaulted me. Because you being queer. And the whole school will say that, okay, this boy got raped by the music teacher. It could become the national news when I go to report at the police station. What would happen if I have to come back to study? How people look at me, how other teachers would blame on me. And that would be the burden of my life. Therefore, I just kept it quiet to make myself safe. So I wrote a diary. I did not have any friends. I did not share this to my sister either. She was too young, and I don't want her to experience this kind of pain. My parents never knew. So I wrote everything in the diary, and the diary I kept in a closet. The only person or the only thing on earth that I trust is my diary. And whenever that I have to write, I just write them all. And I hold on into the diary every time when I just need to hug someone. Because I can feel the world is so lonely. So I just express myself by writing only. I kept writing, kept on writing, and kept on writing every night. No one knew that I hugged the book. And I hold on until the next morning. That is my friend. And I talk to myself every time. When I feel lonely, I will come to you. When I don't have anyone to talk to, I come to you. Just don't leave me. I knew the story of one woman from the newspaper, the local Thai newspaper. Her name was Oprah Winfrey. I read about it, but it was very short. They said she got raped and she became successful in terms of hosting television show. She got raped at 9. I mean, at just 9 years old, even worse than me. So I thought, all right, from now on I have someone to look up to. It was so inspiring. I wanted to become the TV host then, like her. I just want to be on television. That's how I thought. I want to become the #1 talk show host in Thailand. I have to learn on how to use the microphone and how to talk for sure. To become the public speaker, I was a very shy boy at the school because I did not want to reveal myself. The minute that I was in front of people, they will say, queer, queer, queer, queer. Therefore, I was so careful. But I thought to myself, no more. I have to break this. Otherwise, I will become the loser. I think it was the wake-up call for me. The minute that I got raped, that you have to be brave. You have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to fight. You have to learn how to come up with the courage. You just cannot hide yourself. I kept hiding for 12 years. So I wrote everything in my diary that I wanted to become someone that people respect. No matter what from now on, nothing can stop me. So I gained the strength at the age of 13. 1 year later, in the class, one of the teachers, right now the good one, asked everybody who would love to be the candidate for the public speaking competition. The whole class, nobody, except me. Yes, please, I want to go. And everyone just looked. They bully me again. I guess she did not have any choice. That's why, all right. Jakkapong, you just do it. I will train you. People can see me. I can be seen. And I can feel powerful. But I just need to be on the stage, that's all. To show I am not a coward. I'm someone, don't touch me again, verbally, physically. You know what? The first one, the speech competition, I won, I got number 1. Then I started to do more than 100 competitions. I have to be successful to escape from being bullied. I was addicted to have the microphone. It was my weapon. There was one show on Channel 3. It's a debate show. Therefore, I chose a high school based on the criteria that they're gonna send the team. I was the captain and I represented the school all the time. Final season, we won it. Yeah. And then I quit the school immediately after that. I got fed up with the education. I needed to learn English more in order to be the perfect television host. Therefore, I chose Sydney. I love Australia. It was my second home. I was having the courage to change myself, to move from one place to another. So I studied English for half a year, and then I went to TAFE College, and I also worked in the petrol station. The owner, she called me Andy. Yeah. Oh, she loved me also because I worked so hard. So I collected all the money to pay off my study fee, and I also bought second-hand car. Being Andy was the great moment actually of my life because I dressed as a queer. I had long hair. I became myself. I did not go full scale being a woman because I did not know what it was yet. But I knew myself I'm not gay. I don't want to be handsome. But I cannot go like fully beautiful yet. So I maintain myself not so manly, but not becoming too beautiful. So people just see me as queer, queen. It was like big moment for me to enjoy myself. And I chose Bolanle University, where I graduated in 2 years. I chose the university myself because I was so ambitious. I just wanted to come back and fulfill the role, the duty of being the good son. No more eyelash, no more makeup, no more long hair. I had to be myself. At the graduation, I just would love to please my parents, particularly my mom. I cannot be queer anymore. I thought that I was queen. I never felt being gay. And I thought like, okay, I'm a woman. And they call queer queen. Okay, so I'm the queen then. And I love straight man. So from now on, I have to live being me. And I swear to myself that, okay, I will become a man now because I just spent so good time here, 5 years being myself, being queer. But we own a home video shop. Family business, I cannot abandon them. It's a virtue in me that they raised me up. They had one son and my sister. So what else? With a home video shop, it's always the local show, the local comedy, Thai drama, either Thai movies. And I thought like we should do something different. We have to think outside the box. And I watch BBC every day. And I saw one show called Walking with Dinosaurs. It's a documentary from the beginning of the earth until extinction of the dinosaurs.
Oh, no. So the reason why I got to read this news, I got to begin to think. Poor Bobrisky, he hold picture. Those of you don't know Bobrisky, now be this. Now he hold picture. Where the guy be man. You understand now? Owu blanc. And when we wearing now, every shadow see around. Until he turn woman. Even me, when they read more things to make people guess it or make people laugh to do it, I not get follow Arisha. We turn woman, see followers. I'm surprised to see our pastor, they follow Bobrisky. I don't know what they wash. You understand what I mean? The car where Bobrisky they drive. Even me wey be man wey complete, they drive. But even the women wey dey Nigeria no get her. The dressing, even the guests for Nigeria, they don't get her. So all the guys they say, oh yeah, no, we because if we switch, we bad our hip. Oh yeah. So I want you to let you know from next month going, I will buy the women things small. I will buy Bobby, come buy hip, how they come for now? Who rule the world? Women who rule the world. Wonder shall never end. I travel for the past how many weeks now as I come, something shocked me. Award where our brother, where they call Bolanle Boy, the Africa giant won't win, the Grammy Award. Why they say now, Bolanle Boy go win. Somebody don't win her from Nigeria. The Grammy never start, the person don't win the award. Even me, I fear. Some of you don't know the musician will win this something. Some of you don't know the Nigeria will win this something. The team just come outside and say, wow. I don't know see that they do why you for this team. Bolanle Boy, I'm sorry to say, your Grammy Award, one Nigeria do I Jakkapong. The team said when I see him, I was shocked alive. So I said, wow. I said, no, I need to read that. Those of you who never see the person will win the award. Oh yeah, Regadilaba.
Was staying in the nation's capital, President Muhammadu Buhari will on Tuesday, the 18th of January, receive the African Award for strengthening peace in Nouakchott, the capital of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, for his leadership role in promoting peace on the continent through regular inventions, councils, and conciliatory position. The president leaves for Nouakchott on Monday and he is expected back in the country on Wednesday. According to a statement issued by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, the award will be presented by President Buhari by the Abu Dhabi Peace Forum, which is an assembly of leaders established in 2014 to pursue new ways to embrace inclusive citizenship, promote lasting peace, and work towards a safer and more sustainable world for everyone. Before the international recognition for serving Nigeria and the larger interest of peace in Africa, the President will participate in the program of the third forum of the African Conference for Peace, where he would deliver a speech on milestones and gains in the African peace process.
I just make a draw now to get to my draw now come. Our president win peace award for another my country. They say the country get problem, they fight. So our president go say to the fight, hey, I'm not fight, oh, not slap your neighbor, no, leave us one. He can't bring peace to that country. Now they can't give a peace award. And they give this award, you call it collector, you consider say, thank you, I dedicate this award. Are you there? They say they give us the award. Because they say, I dedicate this award to my mother, No, so I know say that more than one good day okay. But I don't know whether you just dedicate this award to Nigeria for making it possible for us. Pararan, you just come. For your country, when nowhere get peace. Even you they sleep, they go press you for night. Even for dream, no peace. Anywhere, no peace. Kidnappers, they will kidnap 500, 200. Then they kill people up and down. Police they kill, armed they kill, winch they kill. This country, no peace, no light. You come up for your gun around my country, go settle fight. Imagine who person see the shame. You see, go with your cap. They tell them, say, I assure you. You first do Ghana on. Say, I want to go and fight corruption. I look you in one eye. Now, the peace was settled now. Because they win award for another my country. Mona take the award, I beg you. Mona take the award. I give una 1 week to collect the award back. It's an insult to our personality with the Nigerians. How can our president win peace award? How? Bini, what bribery are you? Let me go straight to other news. When some school they close for Nigeria because of Boko Haram and kidnappers and terrorists. If I thought now what happen for Ghana, what made they close school, una go shock talies. When will they say, why they close this school? They say, oh no, kidnappers come, or Boko Haram or bandits come. They carry students because of that one. They close the school so that when the students come before they will resume, or if the terrorists don't stop before they will come back. Ghana don't see copy our own. Why I can't ask what made they close school for Ghana? We made them not want to go school again because I can't ask the headmaster. Now then the headmaster shout, "Oh one ni, I will school any I say eh?" He said they shit what? Ah God, don't I have a mock news? I said what did happen? He said when the pen pass. He said the student don't close, they don't go. In the morning as they come, they go call the kaka for everywhere. He said then they call take security. Security go there, they call stop, they not call the kaka again. He said then later they not call the base security. Security go stop. Now they come again, this time when they come so bless the best way they shit the shit so na paint. He dey paint. He use the shit they paint. He use the shit. Say the one way pen and pass. As he open the office, enter. He share the more. Oh God. The person when they shit, he shit one long one. You see the thing big. It even dey hot. The shit they breathe smoke. So that then I first close the food court. The government find solution. Those are
won finfiri mantemo school anya adwuma we de mo fa kye anope se wo ba bedidi a asese bia no ne ma bi egugu TV ni so ne hye da anya fine saa na school anya adwuma free say enkura ne bekọ no na bintuo pa oh my goodness eche wi fo de bi na esi ho no mu se tienie ebu onso enkura ne dex no wase no omu di so omu anu omu awe agu chichani bekọ na oh enti na enye fe ama mo fa cheme ye kone ye ne ye sentwe ni akosua kire kumuwa edi nkomo kumuwa ma che
ye na mami
boye nchiremu sabie konto bintuo no aya na emu odin anasa ye light
so de wedi kan akana no peso bi bia onfa ente yesa se kokopie mu ewe ye truthful himanya ano ewo truthful himanya lo wadenchira mention mo finfima tem hayia kamia koyese enipa bonphobia eba no nwomasuya sem a wonom entiase na afi woni ni akire no wonom ade won suku dan mu sebi adane edanai bia na ye ne empanifo ekasa emekire suku pani de ma tufunima lo adenchira Methodist DA Basic School no owura George Clinton edin komo na wo twemu se wo infinction pimienu ene aduonu ba komu na saa de ne begina mo de den enenye wonom efa watchman ho enti womo fa watchman no saa ade no ejai nanso kamia koye se duru baby no wonom enye sika enfenti watchman neka enti na de be ya ne se watchman so ebetena ne baby na suku mo no so adampan edwanwumra enenye nkofoi esan so shas bi sense watchman eni wonti one more say the beer the chair the beer mobile bia no na sabe and crofo akwakoje wo monan e de go school dem ho no mo enti e ba sa no e na mpanifo san so pai volunteer fo a wonom ebe hwe ho no mo enti volunteer fo no ne nam ho no mo no so no sa de no etu twaye and wo mo kire mu a enfin champi mienu ene aduonu mienu so bebe awiye mu nu e ko November mo fa ne ba be hwe mo exams mu nu ana san krofo yi asabe nipa bonfo yi wo mo de school dem na nda ne wona jana bia yi esan so tin so biem ede ho no mo san so da ne jana bia de tena de sinye bia ne exams a wo mo twa ne kura na mo so kokotwe na oduase e mo so kokotwe na so dem na nya asempetoa na de esisi a eja wo mo awokura eye nrada eye first Monday first week of them a week no mo free akosukuu de meje obi ka dru Monday aso de nkwale be hwehwe so ne wo soft fita ko mpa bo wotum won mo koya free JHS 1 e de kokopim JHS 3 no enkofu bi sebi akoja omonan enko mo ja omonan si kutuku mo no mpo no enko mo nya no ho no mo saa eni won mo wieye eni won mo fa aba ade boy da name ne mo twetwe nneoma school de te se apono ho headmaster ne office ho after school dem enkonya wunni na na sabi ejanai won mo de sra ho fiti form 1 ade ko form 3 enti any headmaster eno kasa ye no chese e ba sa no GS ne fa ewo himalowa denchira ese school dan no wonom entum kopem se wonom etua ye sisi awie enti eno adane de emofra no ekọ eye asori dan bia ewo himai honomo na wonom kokotena ho adesua bia entumi ankoso sanse emofra free JHS so de kopem JHS na omo nyina guda ba komite ba sa na adesua be ye de ntenu ade emofra no ensua de ena mofra no ankasa fa omo ho so eto so nso ede so clean na face mara ho do de kokko ruhu dem ho na enura no wonom entumi anwie enti enda no pay ena omo kokko to adwuma ne so asabia me no kasa de aye ne suku pani no kasa ye orura jotpin to kasa na o hye mu se sisi ade emofra ne wonom atumi aye nsiesi a womo ewo suku dem a womo sua de enti womo gusu hwehwe se womo be hu kofokura sebe womo de womo si ajanan anase tefiku womo ntumi enko janan bia so nkokoyo mu yina emu no wonom de suku dem na binya no wonom ede be wona janan bia a sebe wo hwe se usan kofo a won sabe ko mo no mutumi akoma aposifo na aposifo enso etmini wo mu edi enti sabe bepie mu awaye twufu himan no
kumuwai
mame
kumuwa misra bisao ahemfo ni mperifo wo krom wode na omo kafa because nye ne na ade we yahase
ya na me kase edika na amoma watchman but amo se dru baabi no na asika sam akwakoye de nti watchman no friend watchman no free wono no ena nipa bonfui esa akoto omudumedi
na kroro omunyeje manto emfa ntua watchman ne ka
obi nim de baaye de nipa no obi kan se bi omo so se sika sam o se bi ade o ene bi akwakoye aban de bi na mo so hwe se bi a aban ba be chesa watchman ne ka ene ni watchman no so eje adwuma na volunteer fo so bem ti volunteer fo no so bem no duru baabi no omo so ntumi anya adwuma ne bi ena nkofo ya sanso ahwe omudumedi nti na nanom sa bredi omoni abre pa omoni abre a wo hwe se san nkofo a wonom edi sa nyamna so metesa no so no ombetumi achie omo na be
hey Ghana aden na munisa una jo dey shit up and what dey happen later than say Nigeria shit because we know Nigeria shit for no shop how they call am fufu that big fufu na big bowl you might go shop big bowl full pot of soup shop finish na this student school no na come dey kaka wetin dey do na so there's make I beg all the people dey cheat the shit please allow people to go school how can you do this kind of thing how then we'll go straight to other news no time. This news now to all my Nigerians and some Africa country, but this one are for Nigeria because I don't know where would they plenty they go. Before they go break, Nigeria all the population would increase, we don't know who they born. When a mosquito they born give us on a goat on a fly, we don't know. Make gonna cause see wetin China do. China will be over billions of people. Over 60 years, they never do this thing once. China population come down. Now everybody they celebrate. Now those of you never watch cause China population they reduce for out of 60 years, 60 years ago. Now if you do that thing.
For the first time in more than 60 years, China's population has fallen. This could indicate the possible start of a long-term decline. Beijing's National Bureau of Statistics said the population decreased by 850,000 people to 1.4 billion. The country also reported its lowest birth rate since official records began and its highest death rate in decades. China's one-child policy ended in 2015, but despite various incentives offered by the government, the growth rate has continued to fall.
I want no light, no peace. Day never dark. We don't enter each other. Country go they shake like say earthquake they happen. Not be earthquake. Those of them we never call Nigeria. If you call Nigeria, yes, somewhere they shake. Not be shake. I hear you meet Ramadan. Have you stasis? If you molly, if you got 100, if you top up na. It is a kick. They never dark. You they who. Person not get work, not get anything. He get children 15. Now with all the plenty they go, they no plan. Even politicians, no plan. Their own are just to do your thing. Their own are just to thief. We need to plan for this country. It not be so. From now to 20 to 30 years time, even politicians not going to rule Nigeria from here. We're not going to rule from another country. More control our people. More control the bed. Rain never fall. 2 children don't bust out. 4 children don't bust out. Every Saturday night they born for our area here for Do Road. Every Saturday, when the pikin calls, oh, now God give, oh, what do we go do? What do we go? Okay, come on. If the pikin die, now God take, oh, wanna stop. We know that God they give you the please control. You they sell tomatoes, wash it, onions, wash it, and you burn 7, 8 for your mind. Say, if this one don't make her, this one go make her. If this one make her, I go carry this one along. Everybody carry their own life come. The reason why Oyibo they live life, they pass us, because they get plan. Make una start to the plan. No pikin go carry another pikin burden. Say because now you bonded. Now your blood, now your I don't talk like Urobo people. Now your blood, carry along. Now blood do not be blood do. Everybody come in own life, and you will be papa where the bring children they come. If now one you will do, born one. No, now born for grass, say death kill one. 7 go see remain all like this. Go see stop harm. And Nigeria government, they never even give us light. How they want to even control the country? No light, no peace, nothing they go even do. So we see what China do. We start to plan. If we not plan, we not go achieve anything. Later on, God they do kabash. Oh God, oh God. When don't see where God they come for real life. Apart from the Bible you read, God they make country they do okay. One learning. Go straight to other news. It's China now. Since I dey read mock news, a lot of people that they laugh me. They say I know the agree they speak good or simple English. Say every time I go they speak pidgin, strong one. They say what did they do me? A lot of people they insult me. So this new year, I say okay, I like address this issue. Why I dey speak pidgin? Why I know they like great speak correct English? Even though some of them will say, you know if you speak before, like this, true, I know if you speak before. But I want to know the reason why they speak pidgin instead of English. They brought me for Udu Road. And they talk this to give some people. I go to primary school, from primary school to secondary school. Then they pay school fees. And then some of them will say, government school they pay school fees. Me warrior. I enter secondary school 1996. I enter secondary school. I say some of them now go calculate my age. If you like, calculate. You understand that they pay school fees. So I know if you pay school fees, I drop out. I go start to do legbo work, not be small work. You understand? So I tell my pastor, try more put me for better school. They're not going to put me for better school. From there, before I go enter Twinkle Star and the rest, later, you understand? We tell me so. The reason why they talk this thing, and they talk because of I need help. I see school where I won't go now. And I need help from my people. I want to show now the school. So if I feel go this school now, this news, if I read them, because they use simple, accurate English, they read them. So now let me one turn, want to see the school. If I like them, so that make people help me, make I feel go to school. Those of them never see the school, why I choose to go now, so that next news I feel they speak where. Oh yeah, regarding lover.
Arkadaşlar, government Hükümet.
Evet, güzel. Hükümet harcamaları. Peki H ve X ve E? Hükümet. İthalat neden eksi?
Şirket gidiyor hocam. Demiş meşgul oldu.
İthalat ne demek, ithalat ne demek?
İthalat inşallah.
Hizmet satımı.
Evet. O kamyon milyonu. Bu kim olur?
İthalat ne demek?
Aldığınız yurt dışında.
Mal ve hizmet alımı. Peki, mal ve hizmet alımı. İthalat.
Woman, if my papa put me for this kind of school, my brother, English will keep me. Others are way Obama. They say, I go speak past her. How many teacher? They will not look you know, the teachers on everything will enter your brain. Our teacher will call school, will carry mail or give me, will carry picky, give me, will shake picky, like that. I'm here for body picky, like the others wanted notebook. You they see school. How many teacher now? They will not look na. And some of them they say, wait, everything that will be serious. So that we just laugh. No time. We'll go straight to that news, okay? Oh. One American guy, they shocked the world. People, they beg now. The guy there for Iran, those of you don't know the guy, now be this. They hold land for what he not do for the past how many years now. He say other American citizens, they day Iran, they prison. So now they call on Biden. If Biden not do something to remove them from the prison, not only one, no. He said they go for 7 days hunger strike. If anything happen, make it die. Now they beg the guy. I watch it. I say no. I need to show now this thing because I get where they go. Make me tough. They don't never watch them.
Now, an American imprisoned in Iran is appealing to U.S. President Joe Biden to bring him and other U.S. citizens back home. In a letter addressed to U.S. President, Samak Namazi says that he is going on a 7-day hunger strike. 1 day for each year that he was left out of a 2016 prisoner swap between the United States and Iran. Namazi is one of the 3 Americans who still remain in detention in Iran. He was arrested in 2015 on espionage-related charges while visiting Iran and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Namazi, who is now 51 years old, informed Biden that he holds the title of the longest-held Iranian-American hostage in history. According to Namazi's lawyer, Samak, who remains behind bars in Iran's notorious prison, has endured prolonged solitary confinement, denial of access to medical care and physical torture. In one of the statements addressed to U.S. President, Namazi says, and I'm quoting here, "All I want, sir, is 1 minute of your day's time for the next 7 days devoted to thinking about the tribulations of the U.S. hostages in Iran. Just a single minute of your time for each year of my life that I lost in the prison after the U.S. government could have saved me but did not." Washington, meanwhile, has said that it remains committed to securing the release of Namazi and are constantly working to bring him home, along with other U.S. citizens detained in Iran. The United States does not have diplomatic relations with the Iranian regime, and tensions between Tehran and the West have further escalated in the wake of brutal crackdowns against protests in Iran and the execution of protesters.
Woman, so I dey play this news, not before even you, for Ekwe Mado. Put one of our deputy senator, before you na senator for Nigeria, like this, he dey UK now, he busy Koyori now, he busy Riyewa, he so Gary, and Nigeria government, on a day, they want to do election and forget our brother senator. So what I want to tell you now, write letter to the Senate and Nigeria politician. Say if Oyiboma can go on 7 days, you are a black man. You don't take bid before for Germany. You wait for Germany, you survivor. So tell them say you go for 14. No, you cannot go 14 because of the kind of position where you don't be for Nigeria. You go for 21 days or 41. Challenge Jesus. Say they not release all Nigerians with the other prison. Nigeria government not do the, you go on strike. Me say how it go be. You understand what I mean now? When I go down, I won't kill him quick. You understand? This guy, you want killer? Oh boy, UK. Why go UK just and any other problem? I don't know say UK not they play with people where they drive without no license. Person wey carry me not get license. They go drive. Police now go drive past us, read plate number. Cause who get the car? Now woman and they see two guys we even wear hood like who they go run back. Now police turn. The person will be the victim don't know say police they pursue us. Now I jump enter one side, I drive enter one place. I say, jump down. Oh boy. I gotta say, why will I jump down? I have visa. I say, jump down. If you see why I jump like Ogoro, even Ogoro call me. The king of Ogoro come and say, guy, you can't jump. Oh. As I jump, now the guy choking for me. Hola. Oh yeah, they move. It's like cool. You see where they trek. As I just the one move, police just got back. I say, you come, police even see him. Now God to save me. Police not gonna talk to me. I got the work. I trek almost 20 to how many minutes so. For around 11 p.m. I don't know where they try. And anyone called boss at Nigeria. I couldn't even hear one place where I entered the chat. Who do road. I said, no, I cannot go do road now. I can't come back. You understand that? Police, they talk to the guy. I couldn't overtake them. And later the guy called me. Where did do you? He said, no, say your wife remove her from the insurance. I said, your wife remove your insurance. Now I made the whole you say because of the Christmas. I made the sorry for her. I said, I'm not there. Go say no. Before one guy could drive was good. In the morning why I explained to people, I say, they're trophy for you cash. I say, yes, so I'll be keeper before for my area. I say, you get locked, say police now, you okay, I drive, and are you there for arrest? Me and they query Madu now, for don't be same mate. I know say that time for your sick as you see me. You are welcome in the name of the UK. So UK people that be wish you. So you understand that? Go straight to other news no time. I'll complete the story later. Okay, most of the crime where they happen for Nigeria here, where they go they kidnap people, they do a lot of things. Police they inside. I want you to use this or they do small example for now. For what they happen for Kenya. Police won't rob Hausa people we won't go put money for bank. They go cash. The police they would dress like armed robber. Those of them never watch them. Oh yeah,
Well, NTV has obtained exclusive CCTV footage of the moment 4 police officers reportedly attempted to rob 2 business people of over 2 million shillings along a street in Nairobi. The 4 officers were presented in court today to answer to charges of attempted robbery. Ngina Kirori has that report.
Approximately 11 a.m. Monday morning along Mamangina Street, a busy day for most business people as they prepare for the day ahead. Notice this man in a light jacket and backpack who is on his way from a forex bureau where he works and heading to the bank to deposit money. Following him in quick pursuit is this man in a dark green jacket who gives a signal to his colleague across the street who is following another businessman also on his way to deposit roughly 1 million shillings at the bank. This group of men pulling no stops as they also pull out guns as he rushes through the cars to intercept the second businessman who attempts to flee. Quick thinking saves him as he offloads the bag of money to one of his security guards who takes the bag back to the Forex Bureau. One of the administration police officers also manning the Forex Bureau also comes to his rescue after his shouts attracted a crowd of people milling around to see what the fuss is about. What many don't know is that the men who attempted the robbery will later be identified as police officers. In a bid to appear as the heroes in this situation, one of the men who moments earlier was chasing after one of the businessmen for his bag of money, frog marches him, claiming he has caught the culprit of the attempted robbery. They attempt to shove him and the other businessman into this car, a Toyota Premio, registration number KBZ 036Z, but once again support from the public saw him released and the group of men take off. The businessman later reported the incident at a police station, including details of the make of the vehicle that tried abducting them. This saw the group of men later intercepted at Muthaiga area. A Jericho pistol with 15 rounds of ammunition, as well as a Gilboa pistol with 14 rounds of ammunition, were also recovered from 2 of the officers.
Over 3 million shillings.
The 4 men were today presented in court. They have been identified as Stanley Mohammed Gitonga, Eliud Bor, Sergeant Daniel Wambua, and Sergeant Nicholas Murira.
Officer before you, who has taken oath, has not disputed that the suspects before you are police officers. The continued detention of the suspect apart from they need to record statements.
The businessmen suspect that the officers had been watching their movements, as they are still puzzled as to how they knew they would be making their way to the bank at that exact time. Were it not for the quick intervention of their security guards and the public, they are afraid of how the situation would have played out. The motor vehicle which was used in the incident has been detained at Regional Police Headquarters, Nairobi area.
The same thing like this, they happen for this our country. Most of the things where they happen, they go kidnap 20, 50, 500. When I not tell me say the force not know about. How can bandit go get sense past Nigeria police, go get sense past Nigeria army, go get sense past Nigeria navy? They go kidnap people for train, do like this. When I tell us say when I not know consign. And EFCC waka they look up and down. If they start to investigate Nigeria police, you see many. They never even get rope. They don't get 2 hours, 7 hours, get business. EFCC did they pursue your old boy. Corruption we did this country, not be here. That made the problem not be solved. From one wahala to another. But in the president pick on another person, how they do, they'll find a come outside nana. This still way they happen for Kenya, so they happen for Nigeria here. I'm not saying in Nigeria now, this thing now, they just say they dismiss the police. We don't know where they dismiss it. They go in Nigeria or in one place. We don't know. EFCC, now they read this news for. Do your investigation, not be just to pursue Yahoo boys. Police them, not be small things that they buy. Army them, not be small things that they buy. Ask them how they take get the money. They pursue Yahoo boy up and down. Go straight or down, there's no time. Yeah, my people, now yeah, we'll just stop, but don't try. On Saturday, I'm coming with fire for fire. If you like what you are wearing, Apostle, they run out. Nice, they take care of me. As I call and say, no, Pararan, you need to give them. So if you don't know one of the guy with this, since I start 2017, 2018 or 2019. Now they start to the so-called gimme, Korishna. Everything you see, I get them. Understanding? So if you even want to talk to me, I know they reply you online. If you see right time, you go talk to me. If you like what you are wearing. Right now. Okay, come on. Now go rest. This is just the first news. I'm coming with fire for fire this year.
Pararan want talk true too. Mock news want talk sense. Pararan want go mad again. Hey, Pararan the talk bitter truth to pain the better people. Mock news tell the people truth.
Sponsored by Fakil 20.